So yeah, my credit card number is AssemblyAI just dropped Universal 3, its first speech model that you can actually prompt, the same way that you would prompt an LLM to change how it transcribes the audio. So I built a streaming demo with LiveKit to put it through some real tests and compared the results in the observability dashboard. We're going to take a look at Universal 2 versus Universal 3 Pro unprompted, and then we're going to see what prompting adds on top. The demo uses LiveKit Agents, of course, and LiveKit Inference. Swapping the models is just a config change. Every session is going to get logged to LiveKit Cloud's observability dashboard with the full transcript, audio playback, logs, and timing data. We're going to run through 4 different scenarios. The first 2 are straight accuracy comparisons, no extra config. And then we're going to get into prompting features that the Universal 3 Pro adds on top of that. Now, one of the biggest pain points with streaming STT in production is structured data, credit card numbers, email addresses, phone numbers. Models get these things wrong constantly. So let's see how the new AssemblyAI model does. We're not going to use any prompts, key terms, just the same sentence with 2 different models. So yeah, my credit card number is 4532123456789010, and the expiry is 0428. You can also reach me at jesse.hull@livekit.io, and my phone number is 512-555-0192. Thank you. Let's go check out the observability dashboard and see what the results were. So again, our observability dashboard on LiveKit Cloud is amazing. We've got this timeline that you can scrub through. You can see the transcripts, and you can even play them back, and we can go between transcript, traces, and logs, which is really amazing. So let's go over to the logs, and we'll see some logs that I've created here, and I've tagged them with U3 Pro and U2 so we can see the differences. And so at the beginning here, it says, so yeah, my credit card number, and you can see the way that it has formatted it. It's amazing. It picked it up right away. We go down here to the original universal streaming version. It says, so yeah, my credit card number is, and then it's words. If we go down a little bit further, you'll see another log here, and it has my email address. It spelled my last name wrong, but also it spelled it wrong over here, and it doesn't have the actual email structure there. And then for the phone number, my phone number is 512. Like, that's not even what I said. I said, did I say 512? No, I said 512. Yeah. But it came up 512 in the U2 version. In the U3 version, let's click this to see more. It actually formatted it correctly. So amazing. Great job. Now, another great thing about the Universal 3 Pro is that it has native multilingual support. So if your users commonly go back and forth between languages like English and Spanish, also known as Spanglish, you can turn on language detection, and you can give the model a prompt that tells it to preserve both languages as is. Yeah, so I was talking with the team, and we all agree, la calidad del audio es increíble. Seriously, it handled everything that we threw at it. Yeah, let's go check out the observability dashboard now and see how it performed. Cool. So over in the dashboard, if you look at the transcript, we can see that it picked up both of those, and it left the languages as is. So it has English, and then it picked up my terrible Spanish, and then it has English again. So perfect. Without the code switching enabled, the model might try to force everything into English, and that loses the Spanish entirely. So with it on, both languages land correctly in the transcript. Another really cool feature of this model is key term prompting. This lets you give the model a list of words or names to watch for. So it'll apply corrections to these terms, and it learns the patterns from your examples. So this is Universal 3 Pro with and without key terms. Cueva McKenna from the DevRel team set up an agent session using the LiveKit WebRTC transport layer. The STT node connects to AssemblyAI's universal streaming endpoint for a secure WebSocket connection. Let's go check this out in the observability dashboard to see how it did. So in the observability dashboard, we can see that it did pretty well. It got the name correct, which is an Irish name, Cueva McKenna. And the only thing that it got wrong here was SDT. Now, I didn't have this in the keywords, so it should be STT. And so T and D is a common issue, of course, but that's the one thing that it got wrong. Well, let's go over to the logs, and let's see here. So again, this is prompted it got almost accurate, almost 100% accurate. And then this is unprompted. So we have a McKenna, not Cuiva McKenna. Everything else actually got the SDT wrong here as well. So it did pretty good, but it did better with the key terms when we gave them those specific things to look for. So that's when you would want to use that. Now for legal transcriptions, sales coaching, or medical docs, you sometimes need every and false start. With Universal 3 Pro, you can tell the model to transcribe verbatim, including all disfluencies. You can also set punctuation rules, so periods and question marks only land on complete sentences, commas mark mid-sentence pauses, and trailing speech gets no punctuation at all. So I was trying to set up this agent, and I was going to start with the WebSocket connection, but then I realized that the configuration needed to be completely different than what I originally thought. Yeah, let's see what the observability dashboard shows here. So in the transcript here, we can see every hesitation, every false start. If exact phrasing matters in your app, this is a big deal. Now, a quick side note, you can't use the prompt and the keyword prompt at the same time. So it's one or the other. Now, Universal 3 Pro is a clear step up from Universal 2 out of the box. Better entity accuracy, native multilingual support, and full prompting control over domain, vocabulary, and verbatim capture. You can also update prompts midstream using update configuration, which is great for voice agent workflows where the conversation topic shifts. Links to the docs are in the video description. Universal Pro 3 is available now through LiveKit Inference, so you can get started today with just your LiveKit API key. So give it a try and let me know what results you get. Thanks for watching. If this video was helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more content like this.